Hey guys, so today what we're going to do is take a closer look at the El Diablo BAAL. The El Diablo BAAL is a mid-priced RDA going for about $70 online. The BAAL comes in standard El Diablo box. You pop this guy open and you have a couple things inside besides the stickers and stuff. You get an extra screw and an O-ring for both the bottom and the top cap. Also, you get their standard stainless steel top cap with the heat sinks and a matching drip tip that fits really well. Up close, you can see the laser engraved El Diablo, the ball on the front, as well as matching 6-hole, fully adjustable AFC like that. This guy I'm using right now is the Delrin top cap that it comes with. The heat sinks don't do much because it's Delrin, but you have this guy fused in there and it accommodates both dual and single coil modes, so that's really nifty. The machining on this is great. For 70 bucks, it's excellent. The top cap comes off, middle section comes off, O-ring's nice and snug, which is great. And here you see the deck. The BAAL deck has these insanely deep juice wells, really similar to the Mephisto V2. It also has the negative post milled into the deck like the Mephisto V2. There is no solder points on the bottom of this guy. It's nice and clean. The 510 is adjustable, and the center post, I don't know if you guys can see this. You see in here how it's oval, it's flattened on the edges there? It's not going to spin, and that insulator is PEEK. So it's a very nice, very well thought out design. Initially when I got this guy out of the box, I was looking at it and I was like, well, the post holes are a lot smaller and the posts are a lot skinnier than the original Mephistos. And I wasn't quite sure what to think until I started building on it. And it just makes a lot of sense. Those post holes in the Mephistos, they're huge, and I would never use that much space ever. And so this is enough to accommodate dual 20 gauge in there, so you'll be fine. The posts themselves are skinnier, and so you can see you can get your wick between those posts. So if you do any S-style wicking or any really advanced wicking techniques where you have to run from one side to the other, then definitely this one's going to accommodate you a bit more. And so what is this? 6 wraps of G-Plat 22 on a 1/8. The build on this today is a 0.1112, probably right on the edge there. This is a real nice, comfortable build. Don't have anything too crazy on it right now. Today I'm going to wick it up with cotton bacon. This stuff has its own review coming. It's a real short one, but this is probably the best cotton that I've used. I love this stuff to death. People like Japanese cotton, Egyptian cotton. Overall, this is my go-to for my ADV. This is also my go-to for any comp builds that I want to do. So, I'm going to wick it up for you. The wicking that we're going to do today is going to be kind of like an O. It's going to go like this, okay? The amount of cotton that's in here is snug. It's not super tight, and this is about the length compared to the deck. Alright, so it's almost twice as much. What I'm going to do is fold it into a C on this side and tuck it down. This guy is going to do the same thing, and it's going to go right in front of the wick that was placed in there on the left. And one of the most important things when wicking these newer addies that have these higher post holes is to get a little bit of space underneath that coil with your cotton. If you fill it up all the way, you won't get the production that you want. If you want lots of clouds, you want to have this space nice and clean underneath here. It's going to allow the vapor to be able to be produced around the entire width of the coil there. Once I have the cotton in there, I like to pat it down, and this sort of gives it a nice finished look. It keeps all those stray fibers from sticking out, and you'll sort of notice that your cotton will hold its shape a bit more and it won't collapse nearly at all. Okay, there we go. The space is there, that's where I drip my juice. It just goes right in. Today we're going to be vaping MFPV by Vapergate. Surprise. So completely dry cotton, I just drip it right onto the center post. It sort of fills in. Just goes right into the cotton, just like that. And I haven't even heated my coils. This cotton, the capillary effect of it and how it absorbs liquid is just excellent. So. Once that's in there, I'll tap the button a few times. And then I will go for round 2. Woo! There we go. That's good to go. Now with the BAAL's top AFC, I think that wide open is kind of too airy. What I like to do is back it up to about 3 holes there. Every once in a while I'll do the half there, or if I want some really intense flavor, I'll even start closing these up. But very seldom do I run it like this, where those guys are open. I seem to like the effect more on these 3 vertical coils, or these 3 vertical holes, sorry about that. So let's hit this. And I'll show you guys how it performs. Okay, so today, got the El Diablo mod, Vapergate edition, running a Samsung 20R in here. It's charged up. This is the production on a 1.12. Kills. A lot of vapor production, guys. A lot of vapor production. And let's see. Zoom in on this. Look at this wick. It's in perfect shape. As long as you don't touch it when you're dabbing the juice back on there, it's gonna stay like that. And it sucks up the juice. Just pulls it right in. It's excellent. Let's go ahead and we'll change the airflow to the other 3 holes. Those guys right there, okay? That's good too. And then finally, we're gonna go all open. So there's definitely more cloud, more airflow. There's no question about that. I think the flavor diminishes a little bit. If I were to go for a cloud airflow on this, it would probably be right there. You see where like those three are kind of half closed? And as you can see too, this thing holds a ton of juice. I've been hitting on this and it's not dry in the slightest. That's about it. So to wrap this up, this guy is great. It performs excellent. For 70 bucks with all the options with that huge chuff hole that comes stock on here, as well as the standard stainless steel top, it's a deal. No machining oil, no burrs. This is not one prep for me. This is just right off the shelf. Vapergate dropped the ball and didn't order these, so we don't have any right now. But I'll be sure to get some. Excellent RDA, excellent. For an authentic that's not going to break your bank, I would completely recommend this one. It's a good one.